Okay, so TWAB's out early, and for once, I think I'll actually be a good YouTuber and make content on the TWAB. So with that being said, let's get right into it. This week at Bungie, we sent you out on a new quest. It's a new week, and we kicked off a brand new quest. Ager's Scepter is a weapon worthy of a king or the prince. Either way, it's yours for the taking. Sorry, Crow, no hard feelings since you did, And, yeah, Ager Scepter came out this week. The Catalyst isn't out yet, but, this thing's really fun from what I've used so far. This new exotic Stasis Trace Rifle is sure to chill your enemies out. I was going to start listing off Mr. Freeze quotes, but I'll spare you this time. If you have purchased Season of the Lost, you could start this quest by speaking with the Queen Marasov. If you've already obtained the weapon, nice job. You can start hunting for the Catalyst on the reset on September 21st. That's right. That is not all that is going on this week. We've heard some chatter about new discoveries in the Shattered Realm. We don't like spilling secrets, though, so you'll need to go investigate. Or just go check YouTube. We aren't the boss of you. I actually haven't been diving into the Shattered Realm secrets all that much yet, just because I had been busy doing other things and I didn't want to rush it. We released a calendar this week to show some of the beats coming later in the season of Lost as we lead up to the Witch Queen early next year. Here is that calendar. So, crossplay, Astral Alignment, Shadow Realm, all that stuff already went live, Revamped Trials. Festival of Lost, we get our first look at the, cybernetic dinosaur ornaments. Like in the Hunter, Warlock, I don't know how I feel about the Triceratops. Let's see, Haunted Sectors, that's new. I hope it's better than the Infinite, or Haunted Forest. I mean, Haunted Forest was fun, but Grandmaster Nightfalls, Astral Alignment, and Shattered Realm difficulty options. Knew about the Astral Alignment difficulty options, did not know about the Shattered Realm ones. And then in December, we've got the 30th Anniversary event pack with Dungeon, Gallarhorn, the new free 6-player activity, and a bunch of new gear. Moments of Triumph coming in December, that'll be fun. And then the Dawning. Alright. Line for the Lighthouse. Last week, Trials of Osiris returned after a mini hiatus for the first few weeks of the season. We made a lot of changes to the mode and have been eagerly waiting to see your reaction. Judging by the data and feedback, it looks like you were enjoying the changes overall. Here are a few stats from the first weekend. 750,000 players played Trials, more than we have seen since the early days of Destiny 2. Not only that, 120,000 of those were first-time ever players, and another 470,000 hadn't played recently. 237,000 of those players went flawless, with 105,000 players going flawless for the first time ever. That Trials was really enjoyable this past weekend. I played enough to reset my rank once. That was like over 100 games. I really enjoyed my time. I got all the loot, most of the loot I wanted. Historical, an average of 30% of active players played Trials each day this weekend, topping out over 32% on Saturday. No day prior had ever gone above 21%. Over 2.8 million hours of Trials were played this weekend, eclipsing the highest prior single week by a total of a whopping 600,000 hours. Here's a look at the graph showing the historical data of player count over time to give you an idea of just how impactful this past weekend was. So, new Trials players are the gray, lapsed, orange, skipped a week, returning. Jesus. Look at that spike. That's insane. I mean, it is insane and it isn't. Like, of course, they make the mode good, people are gonna play it. But, like, that's a lot of people. Okay. Early impressions aside, we aren't popping the champagne bottles and taking a victory lap yet. We're extremely happy with how the first weekend went, but we know there's always room for improvement. In fact, we already have some changes planned. Keep reading to find out more. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Okay, tomorrow there will be a few changes going live for the second week of Trials of Osiris. We aren't satisfied with the matchmaking experience for players after 7 wins. Yes, God, it was so brutal once you get 7 wins on a card. The area of matchmaking has a significantly higher rate of 5-0 games than we would like, so we are enabling a flawless matchmaking pool. However, we want to make sure there are enough flawless players to maintain good matchmaking times, so we are waiting till Friday afternoon to turn this on, and we'll be watching players' reactions and matchmaking analytics all weekend to make sure it's behaving properly. Yeah, I'm a person who's never gone flawless. I've never, seriously tried to do it. I just play Trials usually on my own or casually with friends. Furthest I've ever gone is 5 wins on a card. And when I get matched against someone who's been flawless over 347 times, on their emblem. It feels bad, but it is what it is. We are also not happy with the experience of players who have a bad streak of getting repeatedly thrashed 5-0, so we are enabling some matchmaking help if someone runs into several blow-up matches. This temporary help mechanic clears up once they start winning again, so don't think someone will cheese a flawless by tanking for a few games, then have a weekend of smooth sailing. Lastly, we are enabling the quitter penalties that we use on glory playlists, giving you a 30-minute timeout if you quit out of too many games. We're going to be watching this and have some harsher plans if players to continue to abandon their fire teams. Ooh, okay. Next week, in addition to our first Trials Labs, spoiler alert, it's the Capture Zone Trials, we will be disabling the special ammo replenishment on Revive. If you get special ammo if you kill someone, or when you start the next round. But we are also disabling the matchmaking counter on the Trials of Osiris lobby, so you won't be able to tell how many players have joined, but will be told when they join. We also fixed an issue preventing you from being able to masterwork weapons from Saint 14's rank rewards. Yeah, his rank reward weapons didn't have masterworks. It's crazy that we're getting this many changes this quickly. I'm really happy with the engine updates and Beyond Light. Big thanks to everyone who showed up to play last weekend, from the hardcore flawless or bust players to anyone who tried out the mode for the first time. All of your feedback and data from playing has been extremely helpful in allowing us to continue to improving Trials. Good luck tomorrow. Fixes coming in hot. Another hotfix went live today. Player support is the latest fixes on what have gone out and what known issues we are still tracking. This is the report. Earlier today, September 16th, Hotfix 3.3.0.2 is released to all players. Below are some of the issues resolved. Barriers around Scorch Cannons in the public event will no longer repel players and block row completions. Strike Streaks work now as intended. Dawn Chorus got fixed. The Sweet Spotter Triumph for the Deadeye title seal now progresses properly against Wyverns. Bungie name changes. Earlier this week, we changed the Bungie names of an additional 700 players who Bungie names violated our code of conduct. Players affected by this change will have their names set to Guardian. We will continue to investigate and change Bungie names for those names that try to skirt the line or that we feel should be actioned upon. The option for players to change their own Bungie name will become available in a future update. Yada, yada, yada. You can report people with inappropriate names. We had extended downtime. Some known issues. Trials of Osiris rank reward weapons. No masterwork. Shadows, Gloves, and Warlock, there's a gap. Champion mods and Wishwall, Bird errors. Titan Gauntlets. Horror's Least is dropping at 0 power from the Nightfall. Override a Wind Passage. Alright, we got Movie of the Week. I do believe that is all the major things. Alright. Before we go, we wanted to share a few more stats with you. Some of these are Destiny lifetime stats, some of them are what you have managed to accumulate in just the last year of playing, but all are a testament to your dedication. Destiny lifetime, total Guardians, 187 million Guardians. Total hours played, 9.8 billion. In the last year, Atheon defeats in Vault of Glass, 2 million. That's in 4 months. Alright, Jesus. Taniks eliminations in Deepstone Crypt, 3.5 million. How fast do you think you can lift that number up to an even 10 billion hours at 1.1 million years played? Well, that's a lot of time. Just please remember to take breaks and drink plenty of water. Love, Cosmo. Alright. That's this week's TWAB. I'm really excited to see Trials improve even further and how things are going to play out this weekend and next. And yeah, with that being said, my name's Yami, and I'll see you beautiful people next time.